Watch this video for a quick rundown of the latest news about XRP's market cap in relation to the cryptocurrency. To help gather more details about the XRP issue, it would be great if you could point to the proposal that Ripple and the SEC have worked on together. A proposal developed through a joint effort between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has been submitted to the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. This suggestion was made to the judge. Furthermore, the method stresses the importance of being anonymous while resolving disputes while still placing a focus on openness. The strategy's efficacy is ensured by doing this. A letter was presented to Judge Annalisa Torres on March 19, 2024, stressing the importance of a systematic and orderly process for reaching a resolution. The intended recipient of the letter was the judge. There is a deadline for the parties to submit and disclose any court documents related to this matter, as stated in the letter. In keeping with the high assumption of public availability, the following statement was released after careful consideration. The parties reached a mutual understanding and agreed with the statement. The goal, moving forward from the March 26, 2024, meeting and consultation, is to ensure that the general public can easily and quickly acquire summaries of the involved parties. It is the responsibility of the Securities and Exchange Commission to ensure that the opening summary is made available to the public in an unrestricted form. Conversely, this version will only contain agreed-upon issues and supporting papers that are not considered highly secret or confidential. Due to this, there will undoubtedly be more openness. The planned submission date for Ripple's objection summary and accompanying materials is April 22, 2024. This is the formal date for the submission of these documents. Nevertheless, the public will have access to the records unless the Securities and Exchange Commission is authorized to label them as confidential or top secret. So this way, everyone can get their hands on the latest updates, and the material will stay secret while they do it. Both parties and any interested third parties will submit their resolution briefing materials in the form of written petitions on May 13, 2024. You should expect to find assertions, summaries, and strategies on these sites, along with evidence to support them. Throughout the investigation, this assemblage of materials will testify to the thoroughness with which sensitive information has been handled. As a result, we will start talking about how to hide documents and information, covering the range of alternatives that are available. Because of this, we will start this discussion. In cases where you would like to make significant remarks about the subject, it is advised that you employ appropriately structured chronology. It has been proven that both parties are sincerely committed to maintaining transparency and openness in their processes. At the same time that it updates the public on the situation, the chronology safeguards confidential information. The chronology has an extra benefit. Meanwhile, XRP community member Bill Morgan is following the case with an opinion that differs significantly from the others right now. Be advised that just because the SEC shared contracts with institutions in response to Ripple's complaint does not mean that the contracts will be made publicly available. You need to be cognizant of this. If you thought the SEC was to blame, you should know this fact. This is really essential. The possibility exists that Ripple may try to omit details from the SEC report that are considered to be commercially sensitive. The anticipated submission dates for Ripple's opposing brief are April 22nd, and the SEC's response is May 6th. As part of your defense, you need to be ready to answer both of these questions. We communicated the impending deadlines to James K. Fain, a member of the council. According to him, the Securities and Exchange Commission is expected to release its response on May 6th, regardless of the current legal proceedings. The value of XRP has fallen by 5.6% in the past day, even if trading volume has gone up. The fact that cryptocurrency markets have been steadily falling might be to blame for this. Based on the latest report, both sides have put out a proposal for a shared ceiling in an attempt to resolve the issue. We extended this recommendation in search of a common solution. One day, maybe, through the process of jointly filing with the SEC, everyone involved will come to an understanding. We anticipate that Ripple will present a solution to the court, addressing the challenges posed by the upcoming sealing of files relevant to remedies. It is critical that briefings be made available as soon as possible while still giving enough time to redact anything that is needed. On March 22, 2024, the Securities and Exchange Commission will submit the opening remedy brief under seal. Such an event will transpire. We have scheduled the event for March 25, 2024, with the aim of discussing potential editing. the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) will present a public, edited version of the brief on March 26, 2024. Ripple will submit a redacted opposing brief between April 22, 2024, and the deadline unless the brief contains certain deemed secret information. There will be representation from the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) in the rebuttal brief due on May 6, 2024. The public will have access to a redacted version of the reply brief 3 days after the initial brief's release on May 8, 2024. Anyone, including outside parties, can submit motions and suggestions for redactions within the allotted time. Other parties can also submit comments. Lastly, we must make public any censored records before the operation concludes. How far along are we in the process now that SEC requested more time to analyze Ripple's most recent financial accounts? We have decided to reschedule the opening brief submission from its original date of March 13th to an alternate day. In order to strengthen its case, the Securities and Exchange Commission can use newly acquired financial data. This could lead to a heavy punishment for the offender. Ripple must file its response brief by April 22nd. In it, the company will address the allegations leveled by the SEC and reiterate its stance on the issues pertinent to potential breaches of securities laws. Given the opportunity, Ripple has fulfilled this deadline. The SEC Securities and Exchange Commission has until May 6 to file a counter brief. Due to market movements, the quantity of XRP traded has increased by 138, reaching $396 billion. What this means is that there have been major shifts in the market. Can you tell me how exactly it works? Coin prices have fallen to $582 in the 24 hours following their all-time highs, but investors are still excited about the golden cross pattern the cryptocurrency has formed. After the cryptocurrency reached its peak, its price began to decline. This is the end result, as Bitcoin was the one who created the pattern. Anyone looking to invest should be vigilant for signs of weakness and the potential for financial loss if the price drops below 57 cents. Ripple Labs Inc., a company that offers blockchain-based payment systems, received the Fintech Breakthrough Award in 2024. This award acknowledged both the top platform for financial infrastructure and the greatest platform for processing cross-border payments. Ripple was honored for its remarkable achievements in financial technology at the 2024 Fintech Breakthrough Awards. The 2024 Fintech Breakthrough Awards presented prizes in two distinct groups: first, to outstanding businesses and individuals, and second, to the most effective international money transfers. Ripple is leading the way in innovative solutions within the sector due to its discovery as the most effective platform for transmitting payments across international borders. This is due to Ripple's reputation for being the most effective platform for transmitting payments across international borders.